Hey guys, Goreson here, and today I wanna talk to you guys about just frames, and in specific Pikachu's just frames. Pikachu is probably the character that relies on just frames the most out of the entire cast. Some other characters like Mewtwo and Pikachu Libre have just frames, but usually they can even play without using them. Pikachu, on the other hand, actually relies heavily on his just frames attacks to actually be able to do some damaging combos. Okay, now, first things first, if you don't know what the just frame is, it's pretty simple. Basically, a just frame attack is an attack that is similar to another attack but requires a specific timing. And if you press the two buttons that you need to use at the same time, or at the right specific time, you're actually gonna get a better version of your normal attack. I'm gonna show you. Basically, this is Pikachu's normal forward Y, or 6Y as we call them, and this is the just frame version. Now, immediately you can see that the damage between the two is a lot different. It's 60 for the normal attack and 65 for the just frame version of the 6Y. And also another change is that you can only do 3 of these before you cause a phase shift, but if you get even a single one of the just frames ones, you actually can do up to 4, because the just frame version actually has a less scaling when it comes to phase shifting, which is really good. A lot of Pikachu combos actually rely on you getting to 11 phase shift points and then shifting with a heavy attack. Usually that heavy attack is either gonna be Iron Tail or Quick Attack. Now, Pikachu has 2 types of just frames. The first one is his Electric Wind God Fist. This is basically Pikachu's bread and butter punch. It's probably the best launcher in the entire game. It comes out on frame 13. It's +4 on block, no, +1 on block if it is blocked while still being in the just frame version, and it's -4 if it is not blocked. If it is blocked, but it's the normal version, sorry. Now, the second part of Pikachu's just frames are basically his 5Ys into X. I'm gonna show you. Basically, if you do the normal 5Ys, you can cancel into his uppercut. Usually you cannot get anything out of them unless they are just frames versions. And I'm gonna show you. 1, 2, 3, bam! Now, that deals more damage, but the nice thing about it, 1, 2, 3, is that you can actually combo with a 9-frame move out of it. That's really nice. Now, you can do it after every one of his sweeps, but the thing is, his first sweep into the just frame is not a true combo. They can block it. I'm gonna show you. Block. You see? Even the just frame version is not a true combo, but that is actually gonna come out really handy later on. I'm gonna tell you guys why later on. Okay, so now after you realize what you should do with those, the first thing you want to do is actually getting to some combos. And I've prepared a few combos that you might want to do. Consider them like a couple of homeworks if you want to learn how to use Pikachu's combos, and especially his just frames in these combos. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. Oof. Oh, okay, there we go. Now, at first glance, this might just look like a bunch of random numbers, but these are basically combos that you should learn to do with Pikachu, just to know in what situation you should use either of these. And they are scaled from being the easiest at the top to some of the hardest at the bottom, while the ones that I'm gonna show you later at the wall are basically just cool combos and probably Pikachu's most damaging combos that you have at the wall. Okay. So first things first, you have to learn how to use your sweeps into your frame 9 moves. You need to use that to be able to basically do any other combo, except for one that is the last one I'm gonna show you. Okay, first things first. 1, 2, 3. 139 damage. That's really nice. But usually you don't want to use your sweeps as your combo starters. I just showed you guys these ones because you should learn to actually get the just frames after every sweep. It's really important. Okay. Second thing, I show you this combo first because I want you guys to remember that you can combo the just frame version of 5YYYX into only frame 9 moves if the opponent is on the ground. If the opponent is on the air, it's gonna be a bit different, but I'm gonna show you guys later. Okay, next thing, you actually wanna learn how to get those just frames or your electric with God Fists or 6Ys as consistently as you can. I'm not gonna say 100% of the time, I cannot get them 100% of the time, but if you can get a full phase shift with only electrics, that's good. Now I'm gonna try to do this. First try, that's nice. It's good to just do them over and over. It's really relaxing actually to do. Okay, and now we can skip to the third combo that is basically a mixture of the two combos that I showed you before. First things first, you wanna get your just frames. Let's see if you can get this. Yeah, this is actually a combo I made that's pretty hard to actually learn. Yeah. Oh boy, this is hard. Yeah, as you can see, even I can't get them all the time. I'm gonna try again. Come on. Almost there. Oh, finally got it. Yeah, maybe I should not do this at 3 AM. Oh man, I'm joining already. Anyway, this is basically a combo that you wanna learn, not to actually do it in the game, because there are a lot of more damaging combos, but just to know how to use your 5YX after a Juggle launch, because oh man. The thing about 5YX is that if the opponent is already in the air and you hit them with that, you actually have 13 frames instead of 9 to follow it after. Yeah, as you can see, usually you should not be able to do that. Let me turn blocked. You can only do frame 9 moves. See? That was a frame 13, the opponent actually landed on the ground before I could hit him. That's something you should keep in mind to actually stand your combos in the air. Okay, so next thing is gonna be just a bit easier of a combo. Let's see if I can get it in the first round. It's this one. Yep, I didn't get it on the first one. Second try. That's good enough. So this combo is basically there to just show you that you can combo 8x out of your 6Y. It deals a little bit more damage. It's not really that useful in any way. So we can just skip to the next one, which is 6Y, release Y. Okay, here's the thing about Pikachu 6Y. It's not good when it's not in its electric state, but if it is enhanced, basically if you get the Just Frame and you get the electric, you can actually combo it into release Y. And this is gonna happen. The opponent is gonna be launched behind you. And you can combo out of that. You can see how here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Bam. 178. The cool thing about this combo is that if you have your back against the wall, the opponent is gonna be wall splatted. Bam! So from 178, it's gonna get up to 208, which is really a lot of damage from a frame 9, frame 13 launcher. That's really good. Now next one is gonna be JY. Now Pikachu's JY is pretty good. Nothing bad to say about it. It's just your standard light attack in the air. Incredibly plus on hit though. You can combo it into frame 17 moves. Even Machamp cannot do that. Lucario can though. Anyway, the thing about this combo is that it's actually gonna require you to do a reversed electric. If you trained already your electrics, you most likely have done it in this situation with your opponent on the right. You should learn to do them with your opponent on the left too. It's really hard for me to do that. You see, I'm actually trying to do this and I'm getting not a lot of them. Yeah, 1 in a 2. But this combo actually requires you to learn how to do your Just Frame after you jump in on your opponent. That's pretty important, because you have a lot of time after you get the hit on them to prepare your Just Frames. Okay, let me try this. No, I didn't get it. Bam! 204. That's pretty nice damage. And just like before, if you manage to do that next to the wall, the opponent is gonna get wall splatted and they're gonna get 30 more damage. Do I even want to try to do that? I'm gonna give it a couple of tries. Yep. And that's the thing, if you don't get the Just Frame version after that one, the opponent is just gonna phase shift. In this case, because it was the wall behind me, I actually got more damage, but I wanted even more than that. And here's me missing those Just Frames. Yeah, just to show you, you don't really need to land them all of the time. Oh man. Last try, okay, last try, then I'm gonna move on. No, last try. Trust me, this is the last try. I missed it. Oh well, time for the next combo. Man, I suck at this. Anyway, next up is gonna be JX release Y. The thing that you wanna do here is you're gonna press X in the air, but unlike the other times, you're actually gonna hold the Y while doing that. So what happens is that you can actually combo JX into your release Y, which is pretty good. Let me show you. Bam! 208 damage. That's a lot of damage. But it's not the most damaging combo you can get out of JX. The most damage you can get is actually... Oh, but... Skipping what a little here. Bam! That's not as damaging. Check. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. Okay guys, now I'm gonna show you the next combo, which is this one. Now, I just put it in JY just to train my 6Y just frames again, but you can just land it without having to jump in. This combo is kinda tricky to actually land. Pikachu has a lot of tricky combos. That's why usually people just go for the easier just this one. The reverse release Y. It's usually a lot easier to actually land. But if you want to be a big boy and just go for your really damaging combo, the max damage you can get, this is basically it in the field phase. Not in the field phase, in the mid screen. 218 because of the wall splat, so it's 188 base. That's good damage. That's 10 more than the one I just showed you. And you actually want to train this a lot if you want to play Pikachu. You can actually combo it even after a non-just frame version. You're gonna miss some 5 damage. That's not too bad. Now, next time, it's gonna be some wall combos. I really love this. This is pretty easy to do. You gotta do the jumping Y, the jumping X plus Y, so that you charge your Y while going down with X. You also are going to charge a second Y attack right after you release it for the first one. It's really important that you actually do it really fast. And the second thing is, you actually want to wait a second until the opponent actually goes down next to you to the wall, because otherwise they are just gonna be way too high, and your best option out of that is gonna be a different attack. Let me show you. It's not that one? Oh man, it's 3 AM, please forgive me. It's 8 AM. 237. Pretty nice damage. Next up is gonna be from a JY, and these two last combos are actually combos that I just found out this night while I was doing basically nothing but just going around in training mode, trying everything I could. Let's see if I can land this. So, nope. Nope. Man, I suck at this. Oh man, I just don't want to restart everything over. Please let me get this. Ah, I love this combo. Can you get it even without the just frames? I think you can. Probably you can do that. Anyway, this is a really nice combo to do. The thing is, I don't know if you can, but you're most likely gonna whiff the second sweeps, the second sweep, because they're gonna get launched up in the wall, on the wall. Then they're gonna fall down for the third hit, and that is when you actually want to cancel it into your quick attack, because Iron Tail is too slow there. Okay, I think we are almost done. The last combo I wanted to show you guys is actually a combo that I think is gonna be really interesting to actually land, because it goes off of a let me set one up a block 5YX, and I know what you're thinking. Don't they just block it? Yeah, but the thing is, if you just do your 5Y whiffing, you cannot cancel it into any other sweep, but you can actually cancel it into the uppercut. Like this. Bam! 276 damage. So what you're gonna do is basically... This is a mix-up. You want to mix your opponent into thinking that you're actually gonna do for something else, like a nozzle, because they blocked it. And if you do anything else, you're actually gonna just do this attack instead. Whew, the damage. Now, what if we actually block it? Well, you're plus. So I think you have nothing to complain about there. About being plus. Come on. There you go. What if you actually want to go for the nozzle version instead? If you read that they are gonna block the X attack? Well, you can go for this instead. Bam. It's not as damaging, but it's a nice damaging combo too. And it comes out of a 50-50. Pikachu really loves his 50-50s at the wall. Bam. Bam. Another good thing you actually can do is to just do the electrics over and over without even doing the combos, just to get the hang of them. And I think that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. It's 3 AM. I'm not used to do this kind of stuff. But hey, if you liked it, leave a comment, usual stuff. Thank you guys, and bye.